Hi!
Hello!
Can you hear me?
I think they can hear you.
Is this thing on?
Hello.
Is it on?
Tap, tap.
Is it on?
Hello. Yep. Hey, don't ever tap a microphone just to see if it's working. Okay, don't do that. It's not good for the microphone.
Okay,
I like cringe every time someone does. I'm like, no, just talk into it.
Gus does that so often.
Do I
You really
actually?
just call them out. Yeah,
Do I actually?
You do it as a joke, but
Oh no, as a joke, yeah, but actually to test the mic, I don't do that. I'm just it's
Okay,
just,
good,
it's
good,
a bit.
good.
I do get Although I didn't actually know that it didn't work. But whatever. How are we this gathered here today in this space? How are you, Tish?
Space-time continuum.
I woke up not long ago.
Slay.
Good morning.
Good morrow.
Good morning.
Good morrow, Tishy.
Yes.
Good morning.
I have iced cappuccino.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Sometimes that's what you need.
That sounds so nice.
We have water.
Somewhere.
I brought it.
Where the hell did you put it?
Thank you. The hair.
Wow.
It is
the hair
little
is
brighter
great.
than I wanted.
Okay, but
I
don't care about it. It's so good.
So good.
I
so
love it
good.
so much.
So good. Oh, so hi, Savannah and the kids. Hello.
Hi, baby.
Hope you're doing
You're
well. So cute. Max is here also. Pitbull lover. Ove is here. Hollyhock is here.
Thank you.
The replay crew in the future is also participating. Hello. How are you? How are you? And anybody else that might be here that we didn't mention. Hello. How are you? Welcome to the bingo today. How's the weekend?
I mean, just getting started,
right?
Just getting started.
Yeah.
We usually do this on Saturday.
I know, that's why I'm so the usual chat doesn't really work.
Whatever.
Like,
whatever.
how's your weekend going? It's Friday, babe. This is the start of my week.
Listen,
Oh my gosh, it was like when we were in the drive-thru getting coffee today, and she was like, "What are your plans?" And Matt was like, "We're gonna play bingo," and she did not know how to respond. Poor thing.
She did not know how to respond. It's okay. It's okay.
Like,
She's like, "Are you guys 40?" No, not 40. I meant to say 80. 40. Sorry, that sounded so mean. That was cringe. That was cringe. Sorry to my 40-year-old. Wow. Okay, that was bad. That was really bad.
Did you remember that time? Hey, remember that time when somebody came in and said, like, I was old with lots of cats? Do you remember?
That was pretty funny.
Ages ago?
Wait. Yeah. Wait. Also, you have dogs, bitch. Get your facts.
But also,
girl,
was JD Vance on our live stream? That's what I'm wondering now. Old lady with cats, ignorant man who has like.
It makes sense.
I mean,
find out how racist he is.
It's only the logical conclusion.
Fair. It's only
Speaking of JD Vance,
oh god,
you know.
F that.
I'm just saying, must we?
What?
I just hate it. Please go ahead.
I'm allowed to say that Tish was actually able to discover through very simple research, because if you donate to somebody's campaign, that's public
information.
So it is.
Who donated to JD Vance, Tish?
The CEO of Melaleuca, Frank Vandersloot.
Which I am just going to preface right now. I am self-aware enough to know that I'm not strong enough to not say Vanderslut. I'm so sorry. I had to say it. We can move on. Thank you.
We're not mature enough to not make a joke about Vandersloot, okay? We're not.
I mean, if you're going to donate that much money to all this BS, I'm allowed
one joke. Yeah, he's donated a lot of money to the Republicans, like hundreds of thousands, if not millions at this point. He's also worth $3.3 billion, billion with a B, and his philanthropy score, according to Forbes, is a 3 out of 10.
Okay, who judges your philanthropy score?
The people at Forbes, which I bet you they're probably generous, and even they are giving him a 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have things like they would have things like environmental, score, like just to say what sort of business it is. It's
they probably they see how much they donate, and so that'll probably put them on a scale.
Never heard of this in my life, but thank you. Okay,
Wow. He has $3.3 billion, and that's why it's easy for him to be a part of lawsuits if that is what he wants. And that is our opinion. This is our opinion, and we believe very much in our First Amendment rights, which, look, Melaleuca, I think we can all agree on the First Amendment, right?
If we love America here, right? I mean,
you gotta throw me a bone.
You throw me a bone, girl. Come on.
And we sure do love the Second Amendment, so we have to love the First Amendment as well. Come on.
In my opinion,
you can't just jump straight to the second one, in my opinion, allegedly.
One would think. One would think.
And here is the key core issue. One of their reps reached out to me on LinkedIn. She swore they weren't an MLM. And here's the problem. They swear up and down, left and right, and they will even sue people to claim that they are not an MLM. However, if it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck,
I should be allowed to say that I think it is a duck.
In my opinion, it's a duck.
If you don't want to see the quacking and the walking as duck, that is your right. Just as it is my right to call it like I see it.
that is our opinion. That is our opinion. That does not mean that this is 100% legal fact. There are several ways that you can legally define a multi-level marketing company. And so, yeah, we are not experts. We're not going to claim to be. This is just our opinion. And we have the right to express that. And we're going to be almost comical about letting everybody know that that is our right. Anyway, we actually had an idea. So we want to see what you all think in the comments as well. We were thinking about putting up Melaleuca's compensation plan and a different MLM's, a different company that is an MLM. And Melaleuca may or may not be an MLM. And an MLM's compensation plan. And you're seeing if you guys can distinguish the two. Because if Melaleuca is so different, if they're not an MLM, then their compensation plan should be clearly distinguishable from Monet or Amway, right?
Yeah. Who are also, in our opinion, MLMs. Because we don't want them coming after us either.
But also, did you know that that when there was a media outlet called Mother Jones, they're a magazine, and they said they had an article that Frank Vandersloot sued them for about being an MLM, and the case was dismissed. He did not win that. So
that's interesting.
Okay.
It also, lots of reps seem to put Melaleuca in the MLM category. When we're going to talk about them later, it almost seems like they're grouping them in. So it's kind of like, okay, where do we draw the line?
Because, like, why can't we say it, but they can?
Why can they compare themselves to other MLMs? But if we compare them to other MLMs, then it starts to be a problem.
It's just weird.
And also, it really bothers us that they are allowed to make the kinds of claims that they make without any kind of retribution or issue for the most part. For the most part. There are very few instances where there are consequences. But for the most part, they can say whatever they want. And we all have to sit here like, allegedly, in my opinion. Yeah. And if not, I'm going to have to file a retraction. Like, that's not cool. That's not cool. You should be able to say what you think in your mind and heart.
Agree.
Where do we want to start?
Okay, does everybody have their bingo card? How are we doing on bingo cards?
How's the bingo card situation?
Oh, I did drop the link. The
link is dropped. If there's any issues,
please let us know.
The only rule of bingo is to, if you're going to mark something off, please let us know what it's going to be, so that we can tell everybody else to mark it off, and so that I can put it off on my handy dandy little list here.
Handy dandy list.
Also, hi B.
Hi.
Sleep well. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's the only rule of bingo, right?
Yes.
Friendly trash talking.
Oh, as long as it's friendly, cordial trash talk is allowed.
Friendly, cordial. Let us know once you start getting close, okay? Because it
please yell Uno something.
It
like,
builds the anticipation.
Please let us know how you're doing. Be very vocal. Unless you want to be that guy that like just moves in silence, and then at the very end you're like, I don't know. Do what you gotta do. I'm just saying. It's more fun when there's interactions. So.
I agree. Is anything else before we wanted to kick off the Bing, Tish?
No, that's it. If I'm looking away, I'm trying to find one particular content creator.
Oh, no worries. And also thank you all so much for being here.
Yeah,
it means a lot. Clearly, there is some risk of like being sued or having people come after you with like comments and threats and horrible things when you try to make content like this. So when you know that some people have you back, it means a lot.
Yeah.
So thank you. In terms of Hannah Alonso and her being sued, I don't want to speak too much on it because I don't want to be like say anything wrong, especially because they're like going after people. However, I did see, I could be wrong about this, that the case was dismissed. And I really hope that it was, because I don't think that Hannah Alonso did anything wrong.
Nope.
Period.
I was going to say something else, but that's it.
But period.
That's it. Especially because she's the kind of person who's very careful, who makes lots of disclaimers, who likes to let people know that it's her opinion and that people are just letting her a lot of the time, especially because she's telling other people's stories. Like, no.
Not cute, mate.
We are all going to, stand together like we try to do in these cases, and we're gonna let everybody know what we think too, because it's not fair that she's being silenced in this moment. Ove always forgets it's a bingo. Listen, we work very hard on these
bingos. Same. God.
I'm kidding. Hey, Leslie, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining. Yeah, just because our tier company is organized like a pyramid doesn't mean it is. That doesn't mean that it is, right?
Right.
It looks just like a multi-level marketing company because in order to move up the structure, you have to recruit people. But that doesn't mean that it is.
No, could never.
That doesn't mean that it is.
How could a God-fearing company such as ourselves?
Right. Right. Yeah, of course. Hannah had no other choice. But that's why as many people as possible are probably speaking out right now against this company, because I've seen more videos about Melaleuca than I ever have before. So yeah, I don't know if that was a good idea. So if you are all ready with your bingos, we are going to go ahead and we are going to look at some different reps and their claims, and we're going to see if they look anything like Monet or Amway or companies that actually call themselves multi-level marketing companies. Because you know what? Maybe we can give Melaleuca the benefit of the doubt that they are just a direct sales company. They're not multi-level marketing, whatever. But if they look exactly like all the other ones, then what argument do they have? In our opinion. In our opinion! Allegedly.
There might be some trigger warnings as well.
Yes.
There might be some bigotry
Yeah. We definitely have a big one. So once it happens, we're gonna be very, very vocal about it.
It's a very small. It's like a short post, so we won't be on it long, which is why we're not saying anything about it now. We'll just get there when we get there. But,
but sometimes it can go lots of different ways when it comes to the reps, because the reps can be a mixed bag, but also the number one rep in this company is somebody who makes, in our opinion, homophobic spoken word poetry. Like, she literally made a whole poem about why she doesn't want to celebrate Pride, even though nobody is begging her to celebrate Pride. And yet she is the number one person in the company. She's basically representing them in a way. And there are no consequences for that, because it almost seems like that is what the company represents in a way. They represent that opinion and that strand of thinking in the United States. And that's not what every single rep probably thinks, but enough of them do where that's what it seems like the company represents. And that is the stereotype that they have in the community. Am I wrong?
No, you ate with that.
Yeah. Do you want to start, Tish? Or do you want us to start? Also,
you can start. I don't. Yeah, you can start.
Calliope is knitting a tank top. I'm gonna look for bingo.
Wait,
thank you so much.
Hunty. I had to wait till we were yeah.
So she is the homophobic spoken word poetry lady is in Melaleuca.
Okay, I'm sorry. Do you
Which
have
one?
The spoken word? Do you have any?
No, I don't have the spoken word. I don't want to plug our video.
No, we're not trying. That's why I'm saying, do you have any of it saved?
No, I don't. I'm sorry, but
well, I'm not trying to plug myself. But we did make a video.
She verbatim went, "I will not celebrating Pride Month." So, there were other things.
No, there was more.
But in our opinion, she is homophobic. She does not identify as homophobic, but
absolutely.
I think gay people are allowed to say what's homophobic. No. Is that not my First Amendment right?
No. One day I can be a woman. And the next day I can be a cat. Sorry, I was trying to figure out. Yeah, sorry. Not funny.
It's a little funny because it's so horrible.
Yeah.
Which one was her?
Oh my god.
Oh, I found her just to show that she is in the company.
Just to prove.
And if anybody's having any trouble with their bingo cards, let us know. And if not, we're gonna just take a look. Okay, so this is someone who again, she got like the #1 most prestigious award in the company. And she is the founder of Operation Freedom. Would you like to read this to the people, Gus? Is that going to be a mistake?
That's a mistake.
Okay, I'll read it. Have you ever considered that maybe you're more capable than you give yourself credit for? Maybe all day you walk around speaking crappily to yourself, thinking circumstances will never change, wishing that something would happen for you. But what if it's really nothing outside of yourself? You are the hand that fits inside the glove. The glove ain't changing on its own, but the hand can have the power to change. Okay, now if you're not looking at it anything bad, that's just some motivation, right? That's just like, oh, be nice to yourself. No,
but then you look at the freaking link.
It's Melaleuca. It's Melaleuca. She's saying she's basically saying like, oh, the glove is Melaleuca and you're gonna make the change happen. And I'm like you should care about yourself enough to join the thing, right?
Yeah, like things will be better, like blah blah blah. I don't know. And it's just like Melaleuca wants to say they're not a multi-level marketing company, but the #1 person in their company is literally trying to get people into it using basically the exact same tactics that I've been seeing multi-level marketing companies use since I started researching this.
And so, it's bizarre. Like, it'll have nothing to do with like whatever they're selling. It's really bizarre. Like, oh yeah.
I don't know. I think just because their whole thing is like it's like they like to be like lifestyle. Like, oh, like buy all of this stuff from us so that you don't buy from the wokeists kind of vibe. That's just the kind of vibe that I get from the people.
Yes. You know what's actually really interesting? That tactic is very Amway-esque, which is like the original MLM that's all of the other ones are based off of.
So like, yeah, we can't legally say for fact that that Melaleuca is a multi-level marketing company.
Nope.
Oh, but damn. I mean, there seems to be a lot of things pointing to that conclusion.
Right.
In my opinion.
Right.
In our opinion.
In our opinion.
In your opinion?
In our opinion. And
allegedly!
Again, very unfair
allegedly.
that Hannah Alonso is put in a position where she doesn't even feel like she can say that this is an MLM because like they are no,
it's messed up.
It's not fair. But again, if you don't think that it's an MLM, that is fine. That is your right. You have every right to feel that way.
But I feel like just as it is your right to feel it's not an MLM, I feel like we have the right to say that it is. It goes both ways, babe. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Allegedly, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. If the glove doesn't fit,
get a new glove. Oh my. Wow.
Yeah. What about bad metaphor? If you have
bad metaphor for 500.
Oh, bad metaphor has entered the chat.
The chat. If you have that on your bingo card, you can mark it off. Bingor. Yeah. This almost sounds like an eHarmony ad.
Oh my god! Not the eHarmony ad.
See, they're not
criminal.
They're not an MLM. They're eHarmony.
Oh my god! What's the eHarmony? Does anyone know the jingle or whatever?
I don't know if they have a jingle.
No, but the tagline.
Do they?
The tagline.
I was gonna say like. Oh. Everyone has a tagline, you know.
I don't think they have one.
Hinges is made to be
eHarmony. Let's make one up for it. eHarmony.
Harmony on your E.
Get it? Get a person. Get a person.
I feel like eHarmony could also be like an underground rave website.
Oh.
eHarmony. She's a writer.
Sorry.
She's a writer. Get a person.
Get a person. Perfect. Hi, Wendy. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining. I also don't know if I said hi to Jess, if I didn't say hi to you. Hello, Lushy. Thank you for joining. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well.
Val and Gus. Her name is Ashley Crawford. Found it finally.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh
Okay. Can you inform everybody what we were just talking about and why this is such a big deal for us?
Well, I think that if I'm going to inform everybody who this is, they better say hello to your girl in the chat, please.
Don't be rude.
Don't be rude, everybody. Say hello to your
Don't be
girl.
rude.
Do not be rude.
Don't
Okay. Don't
be rude.
be rude. Okay, some people did join a little bit later than "Don't be rude, girl."
Yeah.
So if you don't
Yes.
know,
if you've never heard of this,
she was a staple. That's literally what she said to people coming in her live stream. Don't be rude. Say hi
hello.
to me. Don't be rude.
That's wild to me. Like it's like you.
I think about that a lot.
It's like say hello. Say hello. Say hello right now.
And okay, what this "Don't be rude, girl" is in
Melaleuca,
Melaleuca,
which I didn't really realize at the time. Well, I probably did, but I didn't.
No, she was in Awakened.
She's recent.
And then Awakened, we all know what happened with Awakened, right? And then she went to Zip Slim after that, and then we have not exactly been hearing a lot about Zip Slim these days, right?
No.
So I think she actually might be in Operation Freedom because that sounds like her kind of cup of tea.
That sounds like her vibe.
But
That
yeah,
sounds
she's in
like
Melaleuca.
I think that's what she's in, actually.
Wow.
Well, the other
it's
lady
just
that
me.
we looked at a while back was Grit and Grace, and I covered Grit and Grace in my last video too. But she's got a really big team too. Really big.
That's unfortunate. Well,
it is.
Everybody, check out Tish's last video.
Yes, do it.
Do it.
Thanks.
Do it. eHarmony fits like a glove.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah, that ate actually.
For this next one, it's gonna need a trigger warning for homophobia. Sorry, I'm only making a joke about it because I'm uncomfortable, not because it's funny. Okay?
This is gay discomfort. Okay.
Welcome to gay discomfort.
Oh my god. I found this, y'all. I saw this,
and so okay.
It's just like,
if this does not represent what Melaleuca believes in and stands for, then are there going to be some kind of consequences for posting stuff like this? I'm just going to ask that.
We don't know.
I'm not going to say that this represents them 100%, but there's lots of posts like these. So it's like,
it was very easy to find these. It's not like they were like hidden away behind a paywall.
There is more than one. Also, we're going to see several. So I'm just going to put that out there. Dudes. If that's not what represents them, then are there going to be some consequences?
Worth wondering.
Worth questioning.
Yeah, okay. Strap on, babes. This shit is
this is not good. This is not good. Okay. If I've learned anything this past week, it's the fact that I'm so thankful the store that I shop with is not associated with the mentally ill alphabet community. The average answer is like 100%. Like, yeah.
Praise Jesus vibes.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know where to go with that. I don't.
Maybe that's how they get around getting banned. It
definitely is.
Queen Awake also calls it the alphabet people.
That's her. This is her.
Oh, this is her?
This is Humbly Awake.
Yeah, and also, like, I don't know, I think on TikTok, I don't know how many years ago, but I started hearing people calling it the Alphabet Mafia, and I think since then, people have started using that to, like, talk about it without actually saying it so that they can get around, like, censorship and shit, you know?
Erin uses it. I've heard Erin say my alphabet mafia.
Yeah, like I'm not saying that like anyone that says that is like horrible because I originally heard it from queer people, but I think people do use that to like get around censorship.
Yeah.
I both in a good way, just to talk about it in general, and in this way.
Yeah.
Whatever this is. Whatever this is. And if she has the right to express this on the internet,
I should be able to express that I don't like it.
Like,
I just feel like that's
It's as
equal,
simple as that.
equal application of law.
Yeah, that's gratitude for the bingo.
Yes.
She is grateful.
She is grateful that she's not one of these mentally ill homosexuals.
No, that she's not associated with them.
Also, this woman transvestigates people. That's her.
Oh god,
claim,
yeah.
That's her claim to fame. She uses bunk science to call people trans, and she was one of the first bigger accounts who sort of like entered the mainstream doing it, and that's shit.
That fucking sucks.
And
because you want to know, you know what? If someone is trans, it's none of your fucking business unless they fucking tell you. None of your fucking business. None of your fucking business.
No, but also you're a weirdo just like pointing at people like Mariah Carey and being like, this is the reasons why I think she's a trans person. And it's like, you are gross. You are gross.
You really have nothing better to do with your time?
Fun fact, you are gross, okay?
Like, if that's what you're spending your time thinking about, I hate to break it to you, you're gross.
Because it wouldn't be okay if I went in her comments and here are all the reasons why I think you look like a man. Like,
I would never freaking do that.
And I wouldn't even do that just to make a point, because that's not cool.
That's besides the point.
But
you know what
I feel like that would really upset her if somebody tried to do that. And she would be like, no, that doesn't even make any sense. Okay, well, what you're doing
that's
doesn't
exactly
make any
what
sense.
she's doing to other people, though.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I know she wouldn't like it if someone did that to her. And it's just so weird that she feels so comfortable doing this to other people.
And you know what? I want to give credit where credit is due to Instagram, because her account did actually get taken down. But
this is her second one.
This is her second one. However, it got taken down at 60,000 followers. So she made enough of a platform.
It got pretty big before it got taken down.
But so that if it got taken down, she could have enough of a platform again. Like, she only has 15,000 now, but that's still more than enough. That's more than the average Joe has on Instagram.
Yeah, for sure.
And she would not have that if Instagram had taken it down sooner, which they should have. So it's like, thank goodness you did it, but like, you almost did it too late.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I've got some bad news. Ashley Crawford's not in Melaleuca.
Oh, what?
I'm so sad. She's still in Zip Slim.
Aww. Where did we get that from?
So we brought her up.
We just spread misinformation.
She was in Melaleuca.
She's back.
She was in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry for the misinformation.
Okay.
And she's doing Bomb Party as well. So
wow.
Okay, that tracks.
Icky.
That tracks.
Icky.
Yeah, I think we need a.
Good for, you know what I mean.
I think we need a box just saying hateful.
Yes, I did try. I was gonna add some more on there. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay.
Don't worry about it.
I think it's supposed to say bad metaphor. Does it say #metaphor on the bingo card?
Something like that. Yeah,
okay.
There's a bad I think
it's meant to say bad metaphor, not #metaphor. If you ask most people in the mentally ill alphabet community, most of the a lot of the reason why we're actually mentally ill and we have trauma is because of people like you.
Yeah, I don't think we'd be so. Yeah.
They're always like, oh, look at them. Why are they so sad and depressed and dead?
It's because you fucking hate me.
Like, maybe if you guys...
Not you specifically.
But maybe if people were actually cool, then there would not be so much trauma and depression. But no, they think that gay people are like that because it's innately wrong. It's like, you guys just suck. And I'm not saying you guys being like Christians, okay? Or people who are religious. There are a lot of Christians who do not think that way. And more churches are moving towards being like open and respectful. But like to the people who really are so hell-bent on being like that, like screw you.
Yeah.
Screw you.
Genuinely.
Yeah. If Hannah is not allowed to say Melaleuca is an MLM, this person should not be able to spew actual hate speech online.
Like, and I feel like we should be allowed to say that. No, maybe.
Right?
Yeah, it's BS.
It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Why is it positive to not be around mentally ill people? Good question. Good question. Like,
also,
if someone...
virtually impossible.
Like in today's day and age, come on, man.
I started crocheting a gay Baphomet plushie. That's so cute. I love that. That's perfect for right now.
Oh, these people would hate that.
That is perfect for right now.
Oh, the girlies would hate that. I love it so much.
I love it.
I hope. Oh.
Is it okay if I
send us a photo?
Yeah, I'd love to see it at some point.
I would love to see that.
Is it okay if I pull up another one, or do you have one that you want to share, Tish? Because I have a bunch.
Not yet.
I could. Okay, perfect. Oh, I love the.
Oh my!
The devil has entered the chat.
You reminded me. Because I was like, oh, I've got the glasses for this.
I love it.
It's absolutely perfect. It's absolutely perfect. That's true.
How long I'll be able to do it.
You don't seem to mind gay people when they're doing your hair, when they're doing your makeup.
I've seen so many I've seen so many like conservative, like some Christian and like all like that vibe, people being like, oh, like I only the only good like the only job a blue-haired liberal is good at is making coffee. I've seen so many of them be like, fuck them, but they make good coffee. That's the one thing they're good at. And I'm like, okay. I'm sorry, it just reminds me of that. I'm like, oh, it pisses me off, man.
Well, it's like, so the whole idea with Project 2025 is that they are going to rule that LGBTQIA plus people are porn. You're porn.
Oh.
Like you're just porn. And they're going to ban porn. They're going to ban porn.
There's a reason that we've been slowly taking our pronouns off of everything. It's not because we changed our mind for some reason.
No, like we just
things are getting scary, okay? Yeah. And it's because of people that are so hateful like this.
Yeah.
Who just cannot help themselves in a way. They have to create problems. And
it's like, in the end, it has nothing. My pronouns have nothing to do with you. At the end of the day,
a drag queen who can make money by, doing a story time at the library that's not going to ruin your day. Or
you don't have to go. You don't have to bring your kids. You don't have to donate. Like, it really has nothing to do with you. You know?
Also, hi to everybody who's joining. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. I just put the link for the bingo in the chat.
Yeah.
So far, we have marked off gratitude and bad metaphor. If you see any more,
please give us a holler.
Yeah, give us a holler. Give us a holler.
Next. So the oh, sorry, there was the second half to that point, which was like, where do they think, like, they can't just get rid of all the gay people, all the trans people,
it's
all
just
the,
weird,
and it's like this mass deportation that Trump is saying he's going to do. Like, do you understand how disastrous that would be to mass deport millions of people? Like, just logistically, first of all.
No.
But also, like,
makes
anyone who believes that.
Yeah, there was a small example of that in Florida. There were a bunch of, like, the governor, I think, said, like, we're not going to let Mexican immigrants work. And they were like, okay. And they just didn't show up. And it was, like,
it was
silent.
Yeah.
Silent. And in that, they deserve to have more jobs than the kinds of jobs that they're having. But at the end of the day, like, you want no one to work the jobs that they're working right now.
Yeah. Because they love to say, oh, they're taking our jobs. They're taking our jobs. Well, how many of those jobs that they're doing would you not be willing to do? Let's be so for real. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Why is Savannah saying birthing person such a big deal? Is
like,
it doesn't erase womanhood.
No.
It is just, it includes more people than excludes people. So shut the fuck up.
The point of the term isn't to erase the fact that some cis women want to have babies.
How many times do we have to say?
It's not about them. That's the thing. Changing the term is not about them. It's about including more people, not excluding. But that's totally what people love to think.
How many times do we have to say that, like, not every, like, cis woman can have a kid?
That's the,
how many times do we have to say that? Because it's
there's
like,
so many layers that people just love to ignore.
If you actually care about cis women, then you would acknowledge those women too.
Yeah. It's accurate also. Like, they're also sorry, before when we were talking about Queen Awake, her analysis of transvestigating is also filled with misogyny, and especially misogynoir, like against especially black and brown women.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
There's a racist element to that. Double whammy. Thanks, Queen Awake.
Yes. And she's somebody who's a very high up person in Melaleuca. So you have to ask the question, does her behavior to a certain extent represent the rest of the company, especially when you're seeing other people doing the same things that she's doing?
Like, it's not just her. It is not just her.
Right.
No.
Yeah. And just what you were saying before earlier, like, with if Trump could do what he wanted, it would just crash the economy.
Yeah.
It would destroy everything. Yeah. It's horrible. Sorry, I'm glad we're having some great conversations. Is it okay if we move on to the next post that I have saved? So basically, I wanted to see a story from somebody who did not have a great experience with Melaleuca.
Okay.
And a lot of the time when you want to find those stories, it's very easy to find them on Reddit.
Yeah.
I think because it's the most anonymous of all the sites, I feel like. In my opinion, I could be wrong about that, but you make a throwaway account super easily. And so I feel like that's like the easiest hub to find stories. So I found one there, and this is just awful. And we can talk about it a little bit later, but I feel like it's the classic example of something bad happening to somebody who goes through one of these companies.
Yeah.
And that's why I believe that it doesn't do any less harm than any of these other companies that we talk about, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You can come to your own conclusion. I find it hard to not look at the story and be like, ooh, this just sucks, you know?
Yeah.
So do you want to read this, Gus? Because you've never seen this before, or do you want me to go ahead?
You got it.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
And stop being so disrespectful about trans people. We are just trying to live in society with you. It's really not that big of a deal. Take it up with your mother.
If it's that big of a deal.
Sorry. Thank you. Okay. My grandma started using Melaleuca products because she was very health conscious and unfortunately got suckered into lies. Again, this is the opinion of the commenter. She used a number of their products for a few years, such as the liquid dish soap. When she realized she had much more than she needed because it was on auto order, she tried to cancel her membership. The MLM rep gave her the usual song and dance, and the overpriced stuff just kept on arriving. She tried several times to stop her orders, but she was easily confused as her mental health declined. After my grandpa passed away, grandma's dementia became much more noticeable. My mom found a massive stockpile of Melaleuca stashed all over her house, grandma's house. She was puzzled and furious. It took my mom a number of contacts with Melaleuca to discontinue the scheduled shipments. In the end, mom had to threaten legal action over taking advantage of a senior citizen.
Oh my God.
This was about 12 years ago. My own mom has finally run out of the Melaleuca dish soap. Grandma's unintentional stockpile lasted nearly 8 years after her passing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
wild, bro. Oh my God.
That's a really, that's not a nice company. That's not nice. That's predatory.
Yes.
That's so predatory.
That's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. They only just ran out.
They like, and I read that that you're on auto ship $85 a month.
So like, yeah.
That's how much you have to pay a month for these products. and she had such a hard time. She was probably paying that much a month.
Yeah.
But it's usually more because they usually order more than that.
Yeah.
Do they have to order 85? Is that written down somewhere? I haven't really looked.
I saw somebody else's story say that you have to, you have to order 85 a month, and that if you don't order the amount of products that's like worth 85, they will just send you random stuff. That was somebody's experience. That does not mean that that's what happens with every single person.
Yeah.
But like, it's to the point where they will even send you random things that you don't need, so that you can
ask for.
So that you and didn't ask for, so you can get to that monthly minimum. And that's a key sign of a multi-level marketing company. A lot of them are on some kind of auto ship, and they make you pay a certain amount a month.
Yeah.
Monet is like that. I'm sure a lot of other companies are like that. Monet has just been, she's just been on my mind. She's been on the
brain, bro.
Rent free.
My girl is rent free.
This is not a stretch. Distributors are the customers for the bingo. It's not a stretch at all.
Oh, that is not a stretch whatsoever.
That is absolutely
so valid, bro.
I don't think that's a stretch. Because even though this is a customer in this instance, it still goes to show, like, if somebody is just a regular distributor, they're still having to pay a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
not like oh, you choose how much stock you have.
Right.
You choose all, like, no, they do.
Right. Right.
And they say you can order anything through them, and it's like, what? Like, it's like random stuff. Like, can you get my Sakata branded barbecue rice crackers? No, you can't. You can only get that, like, if you have a specific, like, product that you like, or Coke Zero. Excuse or whatever,
me. How much you want to bet they don't sell strap-ons?
I don't think they would.
No, they would never.
Like,
they would never.
Sorry, American if I want one of those, I cannot go to Melaleuca.
No, you can't.
American-made dildos. That's what they're all about. Okay.
I want an American-made dildo. Okay, I want raw American iron right up the ass.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. This is starting to rot my brain already.
No, that's not going to be a real popular thing for them. They only have sex for procreation. Not allowed to have sex for pleasure. My God.
I don't know, though. I feel like some of them are nasty.
Yeah, no, we don't know. We're not going to talk about it. But
I feel like, I don't know, some people are nastier than you think. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, of course they are. It's just what they say. It's just what they say.
Yeah. But okay, at the end of the day, this is just very sad. Yeah, you. But it's sad that this is happening to people, and sometimes you just have to have a little bit of a laugh, because
we do have 2 hours worth of stream, so you know.
But this is just like how can the reps think that they're doing the right thing? You know, like what Max said. Basically, in their opinion, these reps are so brainwashed. They think that they're helping people.
Yeah,
and they're just giving this woman 12 years worth of dish soap.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm streaming with Wendy tomorrow.
Oh, fun!
And we're gonna look at Nilo Life with Randy, and Nilo Life has a bunch of older people too who are like on Social Security, like maybe burned through their retirement because of the current circumstances, and they're not too smart about the internet, and they're just getting told by Randy that they can do this, and that, and it's just bullshit how they take advantage of older people, saying, "Oh, it's easy, it's all automated, it's all online, it's all and it's like,
it's really sad. It's really sad, and especially because so often people who have gone through this get like made fun of, like, oh, how did you not know better?
Yeah. They're very tricky.
Their health is declining a lot of the time. Yeah, and there's never a sign. There's hardly ever a sign on the door that says "Welcome to the cult." Okay, they are going to trick you, in our opinion.
That's the whole gag, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not just gonna straight up be like, "Hey."
Yeah, that's a good question, Becca. Why Melaleuca calls themselves the largest online wellness shopping club per their website. Wouldn't that be Costco? Maybe they claim that Costco is bigger, like when you're actually at the store versus like online, but that is an interesting claim. But nobody has the money to go after them, usually, you know? Like, versus Frank, if he sees something on this stream that he doesn't like, he can send us a lawsuit in 20 minutes and that's it. He doesn't have to think about it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, which is why we have to be super careful about everything that we say, which is not fair.
Because it's our opinion.
It's our opinion.
Allegedly.
The First Amendment, allegedly. Hello. Yeah, it's just really upsetting. Yeah, just like for somebody who may be in Melaleuca and like upset, like take yourself out of that. Look at that last story and imagine if that were happening to somebody in your family.
Yeah.
You'd be upset.
Yep.
And you'd feel like they were taking advantage of them probably. And it doesn't matter if this was Melaleuca or Amazon or Monet. I don't have a gripe with this company in particular. That behavior is just wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Who's next, Gus?
Ooh, you pick. I picked last time.
Yeah, it's such a victim blaming thing when they say like, oh, how did you not know? It's like there's so many reasons how I could have not, like, quote, not known, you know?
Yeah.
Especially when the people at the top of the freaking compensation plan are like lying to you.
Yeah. Oh no. What is this?
Oh, you didn't see this?
No, what is this?
Ooh, okay. So
what is this?
This is 1776 American Mama.
Oh, my girl.
She has a good amount of followers. Yeah, that is
actually the name.
That is actually the name. There's a lot. There's too many layers to unpack. Yes, that was before Dred Scott. Anyway, yeah. So this is a video that she posted. And then you can come to your own conclusions. Okay, so she gets the wellness box. When you finally find a conservative alternative to the woke stores. So now she's pointing at Dylan. Is her name Mulvaney? Mulvaney, sorry. Like, can you please leave this woman alone?
Can you leave this poor woman alone?
What like,
I'm sorry, Taylor Swift makes a bad pop song and everyone's fine with it, but she does and people are at her throat. Like, come on, man!
To be fair to Taylor Swift, people are at her throat right now for saying anything about Kamala Harris. So
oh, really? I haven't been plugged. I'm just saying.
Let's give her credit.
All right, go queen.
So she's just pointing at gay things and being like,
gay things. Oh.
Walmart expands above abortion coverage for employees. Target stores donating $100,000
to promote gay lifestyle to school children. Like, was that the exact terminology on the check?
Yeah.
And
is
that what
the Thrive Market
in the check stub?
Not the check stub. Yeah. So according to them, their Melaleuca is an alternative to all of these other wokeists, right? And so that's why that other lady was like, I'm so grateful that my company is not associated with those horrible people, right?
Yeah.
It's one thing if you want to like, okay, I don't know.
Because I don't think there's inherently something wrong with like aligning yourself with businesses that follow your morals and values.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's just like
that's what BDS is about, and we support that.
Right.
This is just a little like
it's a lot.
This is just a bit of a it's just a lot. Like I feel like there's one thing like having your own viewpoints that don't fucking harm other people, but this is literally like, oh, Walmart shouldn't put money towards abortion. We shouldn't teach kids about gay people. Like, that's not helpful. Because you don't have to do those things if you don't want to. Sorry, please go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm done.
No, it's okay. It's using that as a scapegoat to sell your fucking product. Like you're saying this shit that's really hateful and disgusting.
Yes.
So that you can sell, like, what the fuck? Just sell your product. Just sell your product.
Thank you.
Right.
Don't have to shit on anyone.
But
okay,
in my opinion, a lot of these people are making their platforms more off of these like wokeist type idea, like anti-woke ideas and such, rather than the Melaleuca. The Melaleuca gets slipped in there. So they kind of have to be super hateful, in my opinion. Okay, the more it seems like inflammatory they are, the more people follow them.
And the more at least people look at their stuff.
And that's not just for conservatives, obviously. No. That's just, that can go any way. That's
just generally how the internet goes.
That can go any way. But that most of their accounts are devoted to like a specific strand of like right-wing ideology.
And then they tie it in a neat little bow with you don't if you don't support these things that I'm talking about, then you should shop with this. And you know, my thing is, if your products were so good, you shouldn't just have to say you should buy it because it's not woke. Why shouldn't I should buy it because it's good?
Right.
Is it a good product?
Is it just not good enough? Like, is it not good enough on its own for me to want to buy it in the first place? Like, I have to buy it because it's not woke.
Does my moisturizer have to have a backbone? Maybe it's just moisturizer, you know?
Yeah,
oh, dang. Becca found a 20 ounce bottle of Melaleuca on Amazon for $55.
Okay. I'm sorry, what? No. You buy it from Melaleuca so you don't have to give money to Amazon?
So why is it on Amazon?
Yeah, literally.
That is so funny.
It's the
that is so funny. R.I.P. the woke agenda. The anti-woke agenda. It lost.
So if you have super expensive product, you can do that. Also, we did talk about Smart Ship before, so if you've got Smart Ship.
And someone said cringy real. I would very much put that in this category.
Absolutely, 1,000,000%.
Like 100%, you ate with that.
We are cringing.
Yes.
We are cringing. Oh yes, some of these women love to talk about the whole big pharma situation. It just kind of depends.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just.
I think some of them talk about some issues more than others.
Yeah, I feel like each of them kind of focus on their own thing.
Like you had the transvestigator from earlier. Like you go and most of it's about like gender ideology and the alphabet mafia and blah 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 blah, right? And then
she did also have stuff about like.
Well, now she's.
There was it was weird. Her account was very jumbled up.
Now she's talking about UFOs.
Yeah, that was the one that I showed you.
That's a good question. Sorry, if my products aren't ragingly gay, I don't want them. I don't want them.
I agree.
See, I am a rainbow capitalist. If it has a rainbow on it, I will buy it.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know what you're.
I'm a little bit like that, so.
Look, I don't agree with the concept, but there is a part of me who's like, if there's a rainbow, I'm gonna buy it. I'm sorry.
But I feel like it's also like they wouldn't. I feel like generally speaking, like people wouldn't put a rainbow on it that weren't also at the very least cool with queer people. So I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
To an extent.
So obviously rainbow capitalism totally exists, but I'm talking if I'm in like a street fair or something and I see shit with rainbows, I'm like, yes!
We have a question.
Oh, what's the question?
Does she count as a pick-me for being anti-woke?
I think so. We have to be a little bit more like a little bit more accepting with this one because there are some that just won't fit.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I meant to say hello to August before.
Oh, hi!
Hello!
I hope you're all doing well.
Becca.
Hello!
Becca and August arrived. And then Alaskan Bee Tundra.
Welcome, hash brown girl bosses. Hash brown girl bosses. It's definitely pick me vibes.
Yeah, totally.
Because she wants you to buy the product so bad. So it's like, please look at my alternative. See, this is the anti-woke box. Look at my
you finally find a conservative alternative to woke stores.
Buy my crunch. You know what I mean? It's like, nah.
Like she is screaming at you through that lens. Buy my shit.
This is a good point. And we're always pretty forgiving. We're just here for the fun.
Wait, for what?
Child used in pitch.
Absolutely.
Even though there isn't a physical child, she's using weird, hateful fear mongering about people's kids.
Oh, because the gay thing in kids' schools. Yes,
absolutely.
Yes, well, 100%. Obviously not per grooming,
I can even pull up the caption because the caption would probably be an even better example of that.
Oh God.
Yes.
So as a gay that got groomed, this whole narrative really pisses me off.
Yeah. And it wasn't by a gay person.
It wasn't by a gay, it was by a man.
Whatever.
Anyway, but what do I know?
Whatever. What do I know? Okay. So 3 years ago, we were done looking for somewhere to shop.
Oh.
Things were flying off the shelves.
Oh.
Brands were, and still are, pushing these agendas.
Oh, wow.
I was looking for clean items for my home.
Oh.
I was just a mom trying my best for my family, wanting to save money, but get something safe. I was done filling my home with toxic products with toxic values. 3 years ago, we said, peace out to these agendas.
Wow.
And now we get everything we need. Even our beef, hormone and antibiotic free and way more affordable, to an alternative option. Yeah, Mr. Vandersloot, he has his own ranch. I don't know if that's the cows that are used for this, but maybe it could be.
That's wild, bro. Oh my god.
It could be.
Vandersloot.
American-made, patriot-owned, same beliefs we have, lightning-fast shipping from a company that's been around for nearly 4 decades. They share my values and beliefs. Literally just made the most sense to us to switch. Now we skip out on mindless spending and save a ton of money. What I bring home matters. Where my money goes matters. What my family uses matters.
All right. I guess,
she still can't buy that strap on, you know?
No.
And I saw someone, I forgot who it was, but they basically said, shipping faster than Amazon. I doubt that. Amazon has so many warehouses literally everywhere in the US.
It's 2 or 3 days, I think, which is not, you can get overnight, can't you?
Dude, literally,
you can get same day.
You can get if you order it early enough, you can get same day. If you order it late enough, you will have it by noon the next day. I highly freaking doubt that Melaleuca can top that.
Yep.
And again, I'm not saying hoorah to Amazon or anything, but that's a claim that I do not think can be backed up. You know?
No.
I agree.
Yes, Wendy. Expensive product.
Yes, I'm gonna show the one. Yeah, 1776 Mama is a fascinating name. A girl's boss mom who works 2 jobs,
loves her kids and never stops, with gentle hands in the arms of a fighter.
I sell my crunchy box
and a survivor.
Yeah, I still
hate that.
It's still so funny that people think there's a gay agenda.
The gay agenda is
is being able to pay my rent.
Yeah,
it's just be gay, do crime. That's it.
Becca said earlier, the agenda is to have my house fixed.
Oh,
if you see the gay flag as that happens, that's on you.
My thing is, I feel like each gay has their own agenda, just as each straight has their own agenda. There's not one umbrella gay agenda, just as there is no straight agenda. Does that make sense? Although I feel like there's more of a straight agenda than a gay agenda. I feel like the straight agenda is
I think there's a
what
do
straight
I know?
white cis male agenda. Straight white cis male agenda. Definitely.
So that's why they talk about, this is not pushing agendas on you.
Can you put that one on?
Which one was
lady,
that?
I think that was Mixed Transvestigator.
Was it not this?
Investigator lady, no.
She
was
okay. Here, I'll make it like this and then you can look.
She's like standing up.
Sorry.
Fuck, go up.
Yeah, you can't catch the gay from using companies that support us. It'll probably make your life better, but you probably are not going to catch it. I promise you.
The idea. Can you? They're like drinking their coffee and they're like, oh my god, it's from one of.
I know, dude. I can't find it. I'm sorry. It's okay.
Sorry, we are trying to find.
Where is the?
Okay.
I did send you about another reel. So.
Because it's like, is it that? No, it's
no.
not.
Well, okay.
It's
Why don't you look for a little bit? We can just chat.
Yeah. Sorry. Fuck. Did I not send it to you?
You probably did. I don't know.
Oh my.
There's just a lot of bad ones.
I know. That's why I'm like, even if we don't find it, it's fine. Like, we'll get to it eventually. And also, like, these all fucking suck.
Wait, where did you send me something, Tish? Sorry.
Just on the Google Drive.
Oh, okay. I can look later.
We can just go to that. We'll get to because there was just one where she was basically like, "Oh, no agendas are pushed here. You know, just good all American stuff." And I'm like,
wait a minute.
Just because it's an agenda that you like doesn't mean that there's no agenda. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
If you have it, you don't think you have it? You can send it to me.
Okay, I might. Let me see.
Let's see. Well, I'll post this. I'll show you guys this one for now. Oh no, she's driving. You didn't tell me she was driving.
I did. I told you that the second I watched it.
It's
this one.
Murphy says hello.
I don't think I have that. Oh, hi, Murphy.
Oh, Murphy.
Yeah, if you could catch the gay, I would be even more gay.
So this is a minute long.
Murphy's good because he doesn't lick. All the rest of the others do.
Oh, bebecito. His snoot is so big.
He does have a very distinguished
snoot. Snoot is maximum. Very cute.
And hopefully will be a father soon.
He'll be
a father.
A father.
He'll be a father.
So everybody, thank you everybody for saying hello to Murphy.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna show the one of her driving after this one that Gus found. Because thank you, Gus.
Because I finally found it, and it was
it's
related
about
to what we were
agendas.
talking about.
It's about the agenda. So, yeah, yay Murphy, a father. How does it feel, Murph?
Well, not yet. He wouldn't know.
Okay. Never mind.
Different women.
Pretty sure that only plays for a second.
For beauty.
Oh, you know what's
cheaper
interesting?
than what?
I feel like it's just really interesting to me that like they're like, oh, I'm anti what's mainstream, and then they'll be like, Mac DeMarco
Reflection by Mac DeMarco. Yeah.
You think that Mac DeMarco aligns with your values and beliefs? I highly doubt it.
The filter.
Can't say I know the man well, but damn.
She doesn't. Oh yeah,
she changed her hair. She changed her hair.
Yeah,
it's really funny. She was talking about,
even just her lips. Like that's a filter.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I bet you.
Or overlining for the gods. Some people are really good at that.
True.
So if you didn't know, my hair, I literally dyed it I didn't dye it. I bleached it for 5 to 6 years. It was like platinum blonde. And you can imagine the kind of damage that it had. And the only reason why my hair stayed intact and on my head is because of the products that I use. So I use a brand called Sabella. It exceeds
your stylist must hate to hear that.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe your hair stayed on your head because your stylist took care of your hair and tried to give you the results you wanted without completely damaging it.
Yeah, she probably...
I'd be kind of pissed. Like, girl,
I worked on that hair. Some gay person probably gave her a freaking dye job for the gods. I'm just saying, like...
standards, which bans thousands of chemicals. I get this from the American Made store that I shop from. The whole store is non-GMO. The thing that I love of the...
Oh, somebody earlier asked about MLM called something else.
Oh yeah.
So they also call it the American Made store. They call it the Crunchy
to avoid
Box.
calling it, to avoid like saying the name.
Crunchy Box, Wellness Box, Patriot Box. They've got like 10 different names for the box. Sit down. No,
yeah, so if you have MLM called something else,
that 100% tracks.
That would 100% track. So go ahead and mark it off.
Mac DeMarco it off. Sorry.
Yeah, why would
I'm sorry, like that just made no sense to me.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. She keeps saying like, "Oh, things have so many chemical. Everything is a chemical. H2O,
like everything is a
chemical.
Water is a oh my god, it's just so funny to me when people are like that. You could say no toxic chemicals, and I think that's what you're trying to say. I think that's what you're trying to say.
Right.
But bestie, you are made of chemicals. The food you eat is made of chemicals. I'm sorry. Your entire existence is chemicals. Whatever, dog.
Yeah. We have the best product for bingo. Yes. Definitely.
100%.
The most about it is they're not, with all the political talk and stuff going on right now, like, I don't want agendas being shoved in my face when I'm just trying to get, like, my hairspray, my laundry soap,
transvestigation for the gods, like,
wait a minute.
Like, I'm the one pushing an agenda in your face by, like, I don't know, wearing a shirt that says I'm gay, but you're allowed to freaking make videos about people and say they're trans.
I feel like I've been seeing them push agendas the whole time, so I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, that's just a weird way. Like, that's really the marketing you're gonna go with? Oh, we don't push agendas here. Like, you very much do, actually. Just because it's the one that you like doesn't mean that there's no agenda.
Right.
You know?
Frank Vandersloot's wife donated $100,000 to the Protect Marriage fund, which is anti-gay marriage fund.
Oh, awesome!
So no agenda.
Tell me about
no agenda.
Pushing agenda.
No.
Yeah.
No
never.
agendas.
No agendas here.
We don't do agenda pushing here.
No.
We don't do that. That's not what we do here.
We could never.
Pace, like, I don't want any of that stuff. So I'm able to just buy the stuff that I need without something being shoved in my throat. This is actually
really.
Because most of the shoving is not being done by me.
Because I feel like you guys are trying to shove something in
That's
our
what
throat.
I'm saying. That's what I'm
Whatever.
saying.
Whatever.
But yeah, I wanted y'all to see that because, like, I don't know. Just based on what you saw before that video, I feel like the agenda is pretty
obvious.
No?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I'm out of the box to say that there's a general consensus to what these reps think.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I'm wrong for saying that based on what I've seen.
Yeah. And if you start to follow other Melaleuca reps, you're going to start to see that
it's not
similar
just
agenda.
These. Yeah. Like, it's way deeper.
And while it might not be fair to say that all of these views represent what Melaleuca believes, there are a lot of reps in Melaleuca who believe things like this. And so the more that they're allowed to be loud on social media, the more it looks like that's what Melaleuca endorses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that thing, like, not everybody in Melaleuca is a racist, but there's definitely racists who sell Melaleuca.
A lot of I mean, I would bet that 1776 American Mama doesn't exactly have the most progressive views on race.
I mean, the handle kind of says it all.
I'm gonna guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, even if you weren't pushing politics, sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, you're fine. I wasn't sure if you were trying to tap me or.
Even if you weren't pushing politics, you still have an agenda by trying to get me to buy your stuff and become a part of your downline.
Oh my god, yeah, like there's multiple agendas here, actually.
Yeah,
not just one.
That's what they like. Their big thing is we're not an MLM because you don't have to. There's no starter kit, but it doesn't matter. You still have to buy stuff. You know,
right?
Yeah,
and you don't have to have any inventory, and you don't have to, like, all the ones that they had, it's straw man. There's straw man arguments. No,
in my opinion,
that's not the definition. That's not the definition.
Yeah.
do you have a leveled payment plan for where you get more money for recruiting than selling? That's a fucking MLM. Like,
and when
in our
you
opinion, allegedly.
and when you go through the comp plan, it's very similar to other ones that you've seen, where if you want to get to the next level of the payment structure, you have to have a certain amount of managing directors underneath you. You can't just do it with products.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, condescending tone person, definitely.
100%, 1,000,000%, yes.
I'm gonna put these in the chat in a minute so that everybody can see what we've marked off. And yeah, it's true. What?
If you have straw man, I have it on my card, but I didn't even know. Like, that's why that was me like being surprised that I mentioned it.
No, awesome. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, I love it.
That's perfect. Ooh, I want her to read off the ingredients. The first ingredient in that hairspray is denatured alcohol and is highly flammable.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
I'm a little bit thankful she's not spraying it on fucking bread and putting it in the toaster.
That's
okay.
True. That's true.
At the minimum.
We're not getting those the Monet type tests.
Oh my gosh, totally random, very small side thing. Because you know how some places don't let you bring pepper spray?
Yeah.
I saw some girlies be like, bring a tiny bottle of hairspray and a lighter.
That's a good idea.
Because those are things that you can use in several situations, but if the need arises, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, perfect.
Because on their own, they don't, they're not going to be like, oh,
yeah, true,
Do
perfect.
you know what?
Just
do you
saying.
know what I'm going to do in that situation, even though it makes no sense? I'm going to start punching. That makes no sense. Okay, I'm not going to win. But
you're not gonna win.
You'd rather go down fighting.
You're not gonna win, dude.
No, I'm so sorry.
I hate to break it to you.
I hate to break
You're 5'1".
You're very small.
And you don't fight usually. I don't think this is gonna go the way you think it's gonna go.
I've like broke up a fight.
Okay, I'm on my back road, so I'm
sorry. I always forget that the video starts right away. I apologize. I apologize.
I broke up a fight one time, and the girl came back and like we'd got her away, and she came back and ran over, and I was like trying to pull her off, and it was like the three of us, and we tripped over, and so all of us just like fell together because I'm trying to bust up this fight, and somebody was saying like, Miss Tish like tackled Michaela to the ground, and I'm like, that did not happen, but that's
but that's actually kind of funny.
Can you imagine if you just tackled some kid
straight up? No, like in Rock of Love.
Oh my god,
we've been watching the most terrible.
It's not a good
show. TV show.
We want to do a video about reality TV, so we're basically been watching as much of it as possible. So yeah, Rock of Love. It's one girl
horrible.
like pushed the other in the pool, but like almost like it was bad. It was bad.
She like headlocks her and pulls her backwards.
It was bad.
She's wearing her clothes.
Oh, if you want to add filter,
very much so. It's giving Rio de Janeiro. That's literally the one she used.
Oh, shut
That's
up.
what it looks like.
Oh, that is okay.
No! Why did you need to?
Can we all have a moment of silence for Wendy having the most disgusting thing happen to her?
No.
That is what I'm trying to avoid it every moment. Except for Murphy. Murphy doesn't lick faces. So
oh, thank you. Not rodeo. I'm rodeo forever.
Oh my god!
I'm still convinced that they would have been in love. But
if
whatever.
She did not
we don't
leave
have time
the
for
show,
this.
there would not have been 3 seasons. It would have been over.
We don't have time for this. Okay,
but whatever. We'll do a members only stream talking about Rock of Love. Okay.
Yes. Again, I would love to hear the bingo trash talk. How's everybody doing?
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Are we close? Are we far? Are we not even trying to play bingo?
Are we not even in the building? Like, what's going on?
Are we in the building? Let's do it.
I'm going okay. Like,
okay.
But,
okay. Yeah,
I'm looking at my card. I'm like thinking. I'm thinking like maybe I'm not gonna get it just based on my card, but I'm gonna keep
Okay.
an eye.
Okay.
You're gonna keep an eye. Love it. Love it.
Doesn't seem like the card
Same
really
with it.
works too well, but we're gonna.
Same with everybody else. Same with everybody else. I'll see if I can sneak you in some
Some
things.
pity points.
Thank you.
Pity points.
Yeah, the the 2000s had the best reality TV.
It just will never have that again. There's
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, it's true.
They're too aware, you know.
yeah,
like, they're
people are too
Yes,
aware
yes.
of how they look on TV nowadays.
Flavor of
Mhm.
Love is horrible. Rock of Love is horrible. They're all horrible.
But-
Yes, this woman
I'm
is
so
driving in
sorry.
a car. If there is a bingo for driving in a car,
While
I
recording,
think there is.
is
yeah.
there?
Oh, recording and
Oh!
driving. Okay, mark it off because here she goes.
Hey guys, okay, I'm on my back road, so I'm just gonna be looking at the road, and not looking at you. Not that I would really be looking at you, but you know, looking at the screen. Okay, that post I just shared, my friend Erin was sharing, and then I shared it to my page because we were on Zoom in the wee hours of the night, having a blast, cracking up, working hard, and we've been on Zoom all day today, and you know,
Time freedom, though, right, guys?
Time freedom, yeah. If you've got time freedom on your card too, you can
Time freedom.
click it off.
Mark it off, babes. Mark it off.
what we have is so special. And I always say this, it won't be for everybody. But I know I used to think it wouldn't be for me either. And I used to scoff and laugh at people that were building businesses from home.
Yeah,
But when I think
You're pretty hateful, so I'm sure you did.
it's
Yeah.
not a business. Like, you're not building a business from home. It's not a home
Right.
business.
Right.
No. And I'm sure you still scoff at people that are actually doing that.
Yeah.
Like actual small businesses.
Yeah.
I'm sure you still actually scoff at them, but you know, what do I know?
A good example of one, if you like stuff on Etsy, go to Tekoro. Ove has a great Etsy store. Also, Straw Bunny Cakes makes some really cute stuff. Look at
Like-
this.
The strawby overalls can be removed to reveal
Really?
Yeah.
tail. Look, get him naked, get him naked.
No, don't get him naked. Just remove the tail.
No, get him naked.
I have an Etsy store that I've just sort of started.
Ooh.
Plug.
Okay.
Shameless plug.
It's Echo and Co. Like,
I
and
love
Co.
that.
Love it.
I love that.
And I showed you guys my brooch, but I've added to it. It's like a diamond.
So
I love
The screen is
it.
pretty small right now. Maybe if you could send us a photo or something.
We'll make it bigger.
I
We'll
will.
make it bigger once we put her down. Once we put her down.
Because I would
Okay,
love to see.
okay.
But yeah. You got to make sure you plug that. Got to make sure you plug that. Good
Okay.
night, Max.
Good night, sleep well.
Thanks for joining
Night,
us. Thank
Overall.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
And yeah, I don't care if you're on a back road. Please don't drive and film. Please.
Yeah.
Please.
I mean, protect yourself.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah.
about it, right now, the mission of the agenda, one facet of it is to just break us down, right? Emotionally, absolutely. Mentally, for sure. Spiritually, quadruple check. Financially, absolutely, right?
It's just funny because they keep being like, oh, we're also financially broken down because of Biden. And then they're like, I've never had more money because of Melaleuca. And then I'm like, wait a minute.
Which is it?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It
Yeah.
can't be
And-
both.
These
know.
things where they say, like, where Trump says, we've lost our country, everything is ruined, we don't have a country anymore.
Right.
Does everybody think that's happening somewhere else? Because it's certainly not happening in their backyard because they're not being, I don't know, attacked in the streets.
Right.
So they must think everybody else is happening in everybody else's life, but not
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
We don't know how bad it is, like
Right.
it's so
Right.
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so
Like
weird.
it's right around the corner. It's like
It's coming. It's coming
Yeah.
at any moment.
Yeah.
Like Rapture.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Ve- yeah, this
Sorry,
is-
that was
This is very
shit. I don't
culty.
need to say
And
that.
look, am I gonna? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Some of these things, this is what I think about capitalism.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I think capitalism is meant to break you
Mhm.
down in a lot of ways, but she's just saying the agenda, and like, okay, name it. What agenda? Is it the gays? Is it the leftists? Is it the communists? Is it the government?
I feel like they like to keep it vague though, so that you can insert like fill in the blanks like Mad Libet, you know?
Yes.
Like whatever really grinds your gears, whoever you really hate, like that's what you insert there for yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're not wrong. I agree with that. 100%. Yeah, this is she's very conspiracy vibes. She's a very good example of the pastel QAnon type of trope.
Yeah.
Yeah, she 100% wants to be the victim. I agree.
Absolutely, right? Community, purpose, and what we get to do in Operation Freedom is the antidote to...
No, she did not just do that.
It stopped recording,
no.
So she put,
No,
I'm sorry, I needed to show you guys
No,
that.
she didn't.
Yeah, bestie.
That is so funny. She didn't even finish what she was saying. She just got, well, let's see what this is. Finishing off my thought and writing here. Yeah. Operation Freedom is a solid community centered around the most practical and poised vehicle. I used to wins at people building, quote, businesses from home. I was stuck in a less than abundant mentality. I truly didn't know. I'm so forever changed and grateful that I was boldly asked to take a look.
Okay.
And it's not just me. I can't even begin to express what's happening on our team and in the company. Is what she means. So if I didn't say that this was Melaleuca, how easily would you all be able to know that they were talking about Melaleuca?
It's like any other company.
Like that just sounds so run-of-the-mill basic MLM based on what I've heard.
And if you... Oh, no, go ahead.
I think we can cross off religious manipulation if you haven't. Because you did mention religious. Religious? What?
Absolutely.
Religious.
Absolutely.
And it's common in this one.
Yeah, it's true. The right wing strives in fear and in building fear. Don't get me wrong. I think both political parties are great at the whole
fear-mongering thing. Oh yeah,
they both do it very well to each other. But I think in general, if you're looking at like right-wing people versus left-wing people, I think right-wing people, a lot more of their philosophy is fear-based. If you're looking at them just in general, that's just my opinion. Operation Freedom is her group, like her downline, basically. That's what they call themselves, and they're the biggest downline I think in the company, and so that's why she was awarded in particular.
That's interesting because her true grit, who we looked at a couple of, like when we did our first Melaleuca stream, her true grit has claimed that her group, Grit and Grace, is the biggest group in Melaleuca.
Interesting.
There's competing crazy people.
Yeah. I mean, look, you always want to make yourself sound the best.
Yeah.
And which one is
this game?
Which one is true? I don't actually know. All I know is that that person that we just saw, she just received the most prestigious award in the company. That doesn't mean that she actually has the biggest downline.
We don't know.
Yeah, that's the name for her team. Yep.
Yeah, Operation.
Yeah, even her phone was like, "Shut up, girl. We're not doing this right now.
Yeah,
we're not doing this right now." Okay, we're gonna pull up the one that Tish sent. Any context before we watch this?
No, I just typed in a search for a Patriot box.
So perfect.
Oh wow. Okay.
Let's see.
Hopefully it's not too bad.
Okay, let's do it, Queen.
Yeah, because we're going into this without knowing what it is. So if there's any triggers, we're sorry.
And
this is a cold watch,
cold read.
Folks.
Yeah.
Take that as you will.
Guys, I just wanted to come on here really quick. I'm not going to make the same mistake that I did last week and go on a rant, and then it totally like tanked my algorithm. I don't know if that's a trigger word for them, but anyways,
Does she mean you're allowed to say algorithm? I think, baby. Okay, whatever.
Algorithm is what?
All right. Okay. Yeah. Would you put that last one in like a join my tribe type situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can mark that.
I can see that.
Also, like, it's not true. The algorithm rewards fear and hate. Like, the algorithm loves it Like
Yeah.
if you let your YouTube autoplay or even Facebook autoplay, it will take you to hate. It will take you to hate eventually.
It does.
You know?
It's true. It's super easy.
Mm.
Not my friend texting me if you want to watch Rock of Love.
No. Oh, are you kidding me?
I was swearing. I was clearly pretty worked up. And the funny thing about that is most people got it, but then there were those few people that were like, you shouldn't swear if you have children around. And it's like, maybe you should swear even if you have, like, maybe you should get this mad. Maybe we should get this mad, you know? Maybe we should be more concerned with the bigger picture and getting angry and fighting back rather than composing ourselves all the time. But
see, I agree with her, but I have a feeling that I would not agree with her stance. I just have
I have an inkling.
I have a funny little feeling that even though, like, I could agree with her, but we probably aren't getting mad about the same things, right?
Yeah.
No.
I bet. Oh, let me also just say real quick, there are 2 streams going, so if you could check out the Echo stream and the Clown Town stream, it would mean a lot.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, leave a like on both if you could. Thank you.
But anyways, that's not what this video is about. This video is just to tell you, if you are a fellow Patriot Box member with me, then please go follow my Patriot Box perks page. I am eventually going to go down the list of everyone that shops like me and with me and add them, but I just don't have time to go do that with 100 people right now and explain it. So if you're watching this and you shop there with me, go add yourself. It's a private page, so I will have to accept.
Why would we need a perks page now?
Yeah, wait, what do you need?
Why would it need to be private?
Yeah, why do you have to add yourself? Why am I, the average Joe, not allowed to see your perks page?
Right, that's a good question.
I just feel like that's kind of like, why would you need to have that behind a thing, you know?
Oh, also Tori is here. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us.
Hope you're doing good.
Hello.
Your request, I guess. So what I just did was I was just live on there and I just did my everyday, like, going to the gym makeup look. So I just did like some concealer, some eyeshadow, eyebrows, mascara. I think that's it.
I mean, that's great.
For the gym, that's a lot.
I mean, but
Is that just me?
that's a lot for the gym. Whatever.
Is that just me? Like, that's how many... Like, I probably use that many products, like...
Okay, whatever. The point is, why does this have to be in a private group?
Yeah, like, what about this needs to be private? I don't know.
That's a good question.
Like, I really, like, I don't know. Like, are they saying, are they doing more than just that in there? Because, like, why?
Right.
If it is what they're saying it is, why does it need to be private?
I still don't get it.
No,
I showed, like, some... like secret little tips of how I do it to make them look really good.
Maybe it's because it's secret. It's a secret, guys. Okay. We can't all see it. It's a secret.
Got a secret? Can you
keep it?
So I don't know if you can tell. But I don't know. It's just every day. I don't have anything on my face. This is a filter. I'm going to go back on when I get home from the gym and take a shower, and I'm going to do my face to make it look like this without a filter. But I just did my eyes. And so, yeah, we're heading to the gym. I definitely don't recommend putting foundation on to go to the gym, especially if you're going to sweat or go in the sauna, which I'm going to do, because then you're just going to open up your pores and then, you know, sweat and gunk is going to get in and it's not good. So, anyways.
What is the point of this video, with all due respect?
With all due respect.
Sorry. I don't know if this is a good video.
It's just like, damn.
I thought I ate with this one.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is interesting though that is a perk, right? Like, if you want to,
like, if you just want makeup tips, you can go on YouTube.
Why is that a perk?
Nika Fan has been doing this for years.
There's no beauty secrets. There's just none. Like they're all
even okay. The only thing beauty secrets, go to freaking beauty school. If you know, that's like, I'd say the but even then, like, there's so much of that stuff that you can learn online through resources that are out there already. Like, I'm not, you could probably learn a lot of the stuff that you'd learn there by yourself.
Yeah.
You have to do it to get the certifications necessary to do the job. So I'm not saying it's not worth it to do, but like,
I also don't think she knows how sweat works, because sweat is how the body filters stuff out. That's not how.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, you know
there
what?
was just a lot with that video.
You know what, Tish? You actually picked that video for a really good reason.
Yeah.
Word salad.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Word salad. That's a word salad of epic proportions. Like that was a Caesar word salad.
That was a very leafy
Caesar.
I'm looking at her. It was her caption that it's long, but also her name is her username is Tiff the Truther.
Oh.
The Truther. And it says like in the group you get everyday tips and tricks to live your best life, Patriot Box products before and afters, current Patriot Box promos, my personal favorite must-haves, testimonials I get all the time from you guys, and the top truther stuff too, of course. So she obviously has some of her like conspiracy theories.
Interesting. Okay.
So and she has a giveaway. And she has a monthly giveaway. Hello, that is a Kelsey Ray thing. Go in the giveaway to win free ketones.
Yay! Fun. Yeah, that was not just the word salad. That was the word salad bar. The whole word salad buffet.
Oh my god, that was the word salad soup plantation.
Unlimited breadsticks.
The name is really unfortunate.
The name is unfortunate, but that is an establishment, okay?
The name is unfortunate, but the food is really good.
Oh,
it is.
There's shitty mac and cheese.
Yeah, if you want beauty secrets, YouTube is a great place to start.
Yeah.
I think to be a part of the giveaway, you have to be one of their Crunchy Box people.
Yeah.
So like, I think you have
to be in her group.
Yeah.
Her group.
So like, be in her downline and stuff. Okay, here's another post. I think this one's really good. This one made me laugh. We're probably gonna turn off our camera just for a few minutes, just so that we can give a little stretch, but we'll be here. Okay, can you read this for us, please, Gus?
Can you move that so I can see?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. When I started this business, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't have a large following. I didn't come with a ton of experience. I was resistant to make reels and had no idea how to create content. But I knew the Lord had placed these things on my heart. He'd opened my eyes to the truth for a reason, and I felt a sense of urgency to share the truth of the gospel with others. Day in and day out, I've shown up and been faithful. It's not always been easy, but I know what my purpose is. This business has helped me find my voice and share authentically. The Lord has been so good to me. He's given me so much more than I could ever hope for or imagine. What the fuck was that?
I think I heard the cat back there. Can you make sure he's okay? Do you want me to go?
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, sorry. Do you want me to go with you?
Tried to climb up and fell. Come with me. Yeah. Sorry, Tish. Would you mind holding down the fort for a minute? Cat emergency, and I'm worried there's someone in the backyard.
Oh, where did you get up to?
Where was I think. Yeah, and now I have the privilege and honor. Yep. We'll be right back. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
And now I have the privilege and honor of sharing that with others. I'm able to show them the roadmap I used for the past 2 years to encourage them, mentor them, and spur them on closer to Jesus. Jesus is dead. Are you trying to kill? Like, come on. This isn't my business. This is God's business. I'm sorry. Hang on. I'm just gonna have to go and vomit. I'm simply the manager. When you're faithful in the small things, the big things come as a result. Look, I think Banjo he is a very demanding cat. And he's always like he has a big knack for knowing when I'm talking to the clown town. Like he's always turning up when we're either on FaceTime or on Zoom. Oh, I mean on stream. Yeah, God runs a business. He's a pretty good manager, you know. Lets you swap your shifts. So as long as you know you can do it within the window of swapping shifts. Provides cupcakes for your birthday. Good on you, God. If you're ready to build a business for the glory of God.
Sorry, Tish. We were trying to come back quietly, but that was really funny. That was really funny. Banjo is totally fine.
He's completely okay.
He's totally fine.
I think he just knocked something over.
He's fine. I've never seen a cat more fine. Continue.
Okay. I'm like, what was funny though? I didn't even know what she said, what they said.
Something you said was funny about bringing cupcakes to a whatever.
Yeah. God's a good manager.
Whatever.
Exactly, Ove. I need to speak to the manager. The Karen has never met a better manager to talk to.
True. Yeah, you can mark off I love helping people.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
100%.
I didn't even realize that was what Wendy was asking.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
What did it say?
She was talking about
I love helping people? Question mark. Wendy was just asking. She's
no, I love that.
I love helping people.
Yeah.
Helping people. Sorry. Continue.
I'm like, okay,
sounds like
Wendy,
it could be accusatory.
thanks.
I love helping people.
Me?
Me helping people.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stop.
I'm gonna move on.
For the glory of God, to put Him first in everything that you do, and to be a blessing to others in the season that they're in. Comment faithful, and I'll shoot you a message so we can chat.
See,
Oh
if
my
you
God,
really
I did
wanted to
not
give
think
it
we were
all
gonna-
up to God, you'd be a nun. But anyway.
Yeah, true. In this season, that's like one of the. I did not think that would come up.
Yeah, they
Because it's on my
love that.
Mention seasons.
Yeah, the
It's on the
seasons.
card.
Seasons, of course.
Can I just say also, JD Vance talks about childless women. He's Catholic, a recent Catholic convert. There's quite a few childless women.
They're called nuns. Oh my God!
I think those are the only ones who are allowed to be childless. Everybody else
they're childless because they're
childless for God.
Yeah,
childless for Jesus.
But like he doesn't.
But he doesn't make that. Yeah.
That's true.
No,
mention That's pretty crazy. Mention the nuns. What about the nuns?
They're okay, aren't they?
Whatever.
Are the nuns okay?
Yeah.
Them. You know. Yeah.
I know that there's
what?
There's one that says, what's it called? There's one that's a Colleen text post.
Yes.
Reposted by an Operation Freedom person, Queen Colleen. It says, if you start a side gig and don't like it, nothing dramatic happens.
Oh.
Life stays the same. If you do start a side gig and like it, it can change everything. Hashtag Operation Freedom.
See, if anything we said to you today, like, I don't know, if none of that stuck, listen to the lady in that Reddit post who actually tried it and who signed up, and it basically seems like they took advantage of how old she was. Like, she didn't want to keep doing it, and something dramatic did happen. So no, hush.
Would you say that?
Wait. Tori said FOMO. Yes.
Yes. Obviously.
Yeah. We are not like the others. Yes. And seasons of life can definitely be marked off. Toxic positivity. Yes.
And I was also thinking maybe bad audio from our friend who was
our girl
in
our
the
homophobic poet.
Homophobic poet.
My queen.
My queen.
My queen. And then no shame sales game.
Oh, is that seriously a category?
That is a category.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Our girl.
It is. No, Colleen is No Shame Sales Game. That's what we were talking about when we speak of Holleen. Okay, let's show these ones, shall we? This is a little bit of a series that we have here. Huh? Bingo!
Oh my god! You didn't even tell us it was coming!
What?
Oh, you moved in silence.
Wow, she truly moved in silence.
Silent and deadly.
Congratulations. Wow. Okay, Wendy, this is gonna be your bingo celebration.
Hang on.
Oh, it has to be. Huh?
She could not have talked that up because she just got I love helping people, bad audio and toxic positivity just in the last minute.
Wow.
Well played. And
our
just
girl didn't even know.
Wow. Okay,
poor
Wendy,
Holly
this is for you.
So
wait, no, sorry. What? Poor Holly?
Yeah, Holly's could almost get a blackout, but she doesn't have a
bingo.
Bingo yet.
Is there anything we can help her with?
Oh yeah,
I'll work on it.
Okay, let's see if there's something we can help with. But for now, Wendy, this is for you. You did it, Wendy.
You did it, girl.
You beat the bingo.
You did it, Joel.
You did the bingo. Congratulations.
Do we know the bingo dance?
The bingo dance has lights in it that flash, so I'm going to try to change it at some point. And for now, we will have different celebratory celebrations. So everybody congratulate Queen Wendy, and we will continue to play until we could even do the blackout.
A blackout one day.
Oh, I mean, I am starting to get a bit pooped, so if we could go for 15 more minutes, that'd be cool.
Okay.
Yep.
We could do that. So do we
want to get to a bingo before I said anything, though.
Do we want to look at some of these things about Vandersloot, or would we rather keep going on about the reps themselves, Gus and Tish?
Oh, I have a text post to look at.
Yeah, if there's any that you found that you definitely wanted to cover,
yeah,
let's do those.
For sure.
Okay, let me.
I have plenty of other things too.
Yeah, so
have you got a reel?
No. Oh. I already showed the reel.
Yeah, I think most of them are screenshots.
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Oh, I have
watched this one.
No, we didn't.
Oh, this was crazy.
Okay, there's a video we have. We have one that's really bad that we want to play at the end just because it's bad,
and that way people won't feel like they missed anything,
right?
They have to hop out,
I have a few good text posts, so yeah, I have plenty.
But if there's any that you were very jazzed about, please.
Not really.
Okay.
No? Okay. I have a few. So this is. Who is this? I don't remember who it is. It doesn't really matter, honestly.
I think Alex
speaks freely.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so this is our homophobic spoken word poet.
And the only reason we don't know is because this is on it's on a story highlight, and when you screenshot it, it only shows the name of the highlight, not the name of the account. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure this is Alex, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. Hearing the stories of people who have been chewed up and spit out in the MLM space, moving over to something that's not, and knowing they're about to change their life is such an amazing thing to be a part of. So, are you going to sue her for comparing Melaleuca to an MLM?
That's what I'm trying to say. Your own reps are doing that. So is it really that big of a deal? It's just so weird. It's so weird to me that they would crack down so hard, and this was posted on March 5th and is still up on her story, and they don't care.
She's admitting here that Melaleuca is a part of the MLM space.
That's fully what she's saying. We did not say that. A rep of the company said that.
Not just a rep of the company.
If I'm not mistaken, the number one rep in the company.
Oh, can I show you? Hang on, I do have one.
Okay. Yeah, please.
because this was quick. These were all quick. It was like a little bit of
it's like a 4-part thing,
but it's all the same thing. Just saying, there's no smoke and mirrors, full transparency, blah blah blah. So
no
I don't have to show the whole thing. No agenda.
Kumbaya, pussy.
Yeah.
All that.
Oh, where's my window? Sorry. I'm like, yeah, where's my window? Oh, now I don't know. Is it this? Sorry.
It's okay.
I just don't know.
You're good, love.
17? Yeah.
In terms of the bingo, is anybody else close? Tell us. Ooh.
Holly.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Hi, friends. Looking for those who have done Sensi, Colour Street, It Works, Barricade 31, Tupperware, Rodan and Fields, Creative Memories, Herbalo, Beachbody, Zango Pharmacy, Mode Air, Pepperchef, Monate, Avon, Young Living, Saint, Unique, Plexus, Lavelle, Wine, Arbonne, Beauty Counter, Amway, or Shackley. And then
Shackley?
It was another emblem.
Yeah.
I'm working on a big project and need your help. Let me guess, she was trying to get them into Gosel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would you be looking for people from there?
Right.
Like what? It's almost like there's some similarities. There's at least similarities. Like there has to at least be similarities. If your own people are saying, "Hey, if you've been in a multi-level marketing company, you're gonna do great here." Now, I'm not saying that that's necessarily them saying that this is an MLM, but, I think it means they look pretty damn similar at the very least, and that's not us saying that that's a fucking rep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was not us. That was not us.
Nope.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quickly. Is that okay?
Okay, why don't you put on the video?
Yeah. We have a video that we wanted to play.
That way,
okay.
It kind of,
This is her name is Raising Free Birds.
Free
birds. She has. I think she'd probably hate that song. Because it's demonic. And she has a lot of followers. And she's very conspiratorial in our opinion. So, and yeah, you can mark off this isn't a scam for bingo.
Yes.
We just were not able to afford gas and groceries and just simple basic needs to live like a fulfilled life. And I said enough is enough. I'm sick of it. I'm not living like this. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. And then I took a chance on a business opportunity that was presented to me. I actually was already a customer of this store. I've been a customer since 2020. I actually had no idea there was a business side at first. Not a clue.
Why do I doubt that?
Also, what's the company? Why can't you mention it if it's all above board?
Thank you. If it's such a good jazz, it is so great and so amazing, you'd be able to say the name of it. But I think they don't like saying the name. Am I doing that? Or is that you?
No, me. I'm doing
that.
Cool.
Sorry, I thought I was doing... Sorry, thank you. But I think they do that so that people can't look it up. I honestly think that, because if you were comfortable enough in your business and what you stood for and whatever, you would be using it by name. There wouldn't be a bunch of little, like, whatever. Because there's, like, a bunch of ways. You wouldn't need to say Freedom Box. Whatever. Because, there's a bunch of ways that they say it. And it's just like, if you really were confident and did not care about, like, if you knew in your bussy that this was right, why can't you just say the name of the company and trust that when people look it up, they won't,
And it'll often be, this is what they do as well. It will be hidden in link after link after link. And you won't even know that it's connected to Melaleuca until, like, you've pressed through 4 different links.
And you know why
is it?
Sorry, go ahead.
Like that? Yeah, why is it like that?
Yeah, and we also say this because it's that way in so many MLMs. So many MLMs love to be like, they love to have a bunch of different names so that, one, it's harder to look up, and you don't really, like, I don't know. Like, I don't In my opinion, they're doing this so that people can't look it up and only get the information from you. They can control what information you're getting about the stuff. That is my opinion.
Yeah. And that's a bot model.
Yeah.
Information control. So
Hello.
and this is a point, Becca, I think as well. A lot of people connect that Patriot or Freedom Box with military, and that's on purpose. That is absolutely on purpose. They're trying to monetize patriotism like they've learned from their favorite president, like everything is for sale. And like if you can be a better patriot, then that's the most important thing. And it's just gross.
Yeah. Not cute, mate.
No, it's not.
You can keep going.
Yeah, sorry. Val just sat down.
But once I started doing the business side, everything changed for us. I literally remember the conversation with my husband like so vividly. We were sitting on our back porch and I was like, we've got to do something. We have got to do something. And then it like clicked. I was like, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to try it. I'm going to see. Like we were in a position that I was.
Did you say that you were in like a bad financial position, but you were sitting on your back patio, so you weren't houseless or anything?
Yeah.
You weren't unhoused. Sounds like you had a house.
Right.
So how bad was it? So you had a house, but
also we say this all the time. People get so upset when anti-MLM will claim that women who are in multi-level marketing were recruited in a vulnerable place. But she literally
time
just
and
said,
time again, people will be like, I was in the worst place I ever was, and that's when I decided I needed to make a change.
She literally said she didn't feel like she had another option. She had to do something.
Like, I feel like we don't say that out of nowhere. We say that because that's what we hear from the reps every time they're saying their why, and every time they're telling their stories. They're always like, oh, I was in one of the worst places I've ever been, and then this saved me.
Yeah.
You know?
And look, if Melaleuca is not a multi-level marketing company, it sure as hell operates like one. Because all of these things are very, very similar. So you know what? Maybe it isn't, but it looks a lot like one.
That's the thing.
And so we should be able to say that.
Yeah. In our opinion, it looks a hell of a lot like a multi-level marketing company.
Yeah.
And if they don't want to be seen as one and they don't consider themselves one, maybe they should take a look at what they're doing and change things.
Yeah.
If that's not the image you want for yourself.
Tell their reps. Don't tell other people, hey, if you were in Monet and Amway and
come here.
You should come here.
Because that gives the image that you are a multi-level marketing company. I cannot legally say whether Melaleuca is or isn't, but all I can say is
this is what I believe.
This is what it looks like based on what your reps are saying. So if that's not the image you want, then change it.
Yeah.
Say something.
Yeah. Fix it.
Do something about it. Don't just tell us to shut up. Do something about it.
She's like, I'm going to try this. What? What are you going to try? You're not being specific.
Yeah.
And also, the odds of winning in Vegas are better.
Yeah.
Way better.
It's true.
Actually, yeah.
It's true. You can check out Melaleuca's income disclosure statement for those specific numbers. But generally speaking, you do not make money in multi-level marketing. The majority of people don't.
Gonna try anything to make it work for us because like I said, I wasn't gonna live like that any longer. I don't want to. There's so much more for me and my family out there than like only making money to pay bills and pay debt. Nope, not doing it.
How many people would be so thankful and happy to have the money to pay bills and pay debt?
So privileged. So privileged.
Yeah.
Like, some people would like to make more than $4 an hour, but that's the reality of their life.
Yeah.
So, but no.
And I'm not saying that just because someone else has it worse, you can't advocate for better for yourself, but this is not that, I don't think.
Yeah, and I completely agree. From Beast on Speech, journalism is not a crime. It's not. And she's in a much more dangerous position than most of the people who are speaking out in anti-MLM. But the principle
stands. The principle stands.
It still stands. We have a right to say what we believe, as long as we make sure to let people know that we are not experts and we are not trying to say that this is fact. As long as we're not going around saying things that are completely untrue, we have a right.
and I can't remember who said this, but it a symbol of or a symptom of a healthy democracy is freedom in the press. So, like think about what you're doing there and saying there, Frank.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true. If it should be important to you
to get all perspectives, get the right information,
yeah. And if people still want to shop with Melaleuca, they are going to. The company has been going strong for many, many years, regardless of our criticism, and it probably is going to continue to.
But you know what the thing is? I'd rather that if you are going to buy from Melaleuca, you buy from them knowing what the company is, what it stands for, what the people in it stand for.
Yeah.
Because then at least you made a conscious decision. If you make a conscious decision that I don't like, that's for you. Just like me having my little sexuality and whatever is my business.
It's also
your business. But I'd rather you I want people to make their own decisions with all of the information. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I would hope that you wouldn't want to be a part of what I think is a scam, but to each their own.
I would hope that you wouldn't want to be a part of a company who does things like this and who has this kind of a reputation.
Like, I would hope, but if that's what you want to do,
that doesn't mean that
at least do it knowingly.
Do it knowingly, yeah. And Holly asked what the thing says on the bottom. She says, "I know this is as cliche as it gets, but you really are one decision away from the rest of your life." Wow. And in my opinion, someone in Monet would have said the same thing.
Yep.
Someone in Olive Tree people probably saying similar things to this, and Amare, and so even if legally 100% it might not be a multi-level marketing company, operates just like the others.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Can I tell you somebody from Olive Tree people who was previously in it and is suddenly promoting it again?
Angela.
No. Mary Scott, first distributor of Olive Tree people. It's back on the Link Tree people. Olive Tree people. Still with Amare, but also a bunch of Olive Tree people because Shanna and Brendan Hunter, they've gone to a new MLM. That's what they're.
Wow.
That's what they do.
12 now.
That's what they do.
They're catching up with Megan.
They're catching up with Megan.
That's insane.
Do we want to finish this video or no, Gus?
I don't remember how the end of it is, but I feel like we got the point.
Okay.
And we can just trigger warning for this next one.
No, I have one more thing and then the next one.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The next one does require a trigger warning.
It does.
For conspiratorial thinking. Child sacrifice.
Child sacrifice. I didn't know how to say it without saying it, but the trigger warning for child sacrifice mentions
the child conspiracy that the government is being run by a bunch of child sacrificial.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That type.
The problem with a lot of conspiracy theories is that they have some root in truth. So the government is not necessarily doing great things. But that does not mean that they are sacrificing children, right?
That's the thing.
That's where it's not true.
I'm not saying that the government can do no wrong and is wonderful and we love them. If you've been around these parts, you know that that's not what we think. But I also don't think that they're sacrificing children to stay young. I can think that they're bad without thinking that they're sacrificing children.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're bad, but I don't think they're doing that. I'm so
I agree.
So sorry to say, I don't think they're doing.
I don't even think Trump is doing that.
And you know how I feel about that guy.
I don't even think Trump. Right? No,
I don't think he's been around many children.
No, agree.
Even his own.
Yep. So here's this. The store that I shop at has policies against funding elites. Wait a minute. What about? Wait a minute.
I love how they're elites, but y'all's Vandercunt is one of the top billionaires in the world.
He is the 991st richest person in the world. He is an elite.
What?
What else would define
Next.
elite, right? Okay. Will not bow down to evil. Okay, sorry. Yes, Tish?
He's got like up to 1,000 political donations as well. So he's funding elites.
Yeah, it's not like he's just eliting by himself. Like,
Yeah,
he's eliting with the other.
He's also funding other. Okay.
Yeah. Whatever. Okay.
Will not bow down to evil.
Okay.
And does not fund child sacrifice to Moloch.
I'm sorry. Does anyone know who that is? It's
I
definitely
think it's
some
a demon.
Yeah.
I think it's some
Okay.
sort of demon.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up actually.
It's definitely
It's
like
definitely
you're sacrificing to Satan, and like you're doing it to try to get things in exchange for that.
Oh God! It's a god associated with a child sacrifice in the Hebrew Bible.
Yeah, and the idea is that they're sacrificing children to stay. Huh?
In the Hebrew Bible, did you say?
Yeah.
Well, you're getting it from AI, so that could be wrong.
It could be wrong. Well, let me see. Yeah.
No, that just makes me think. Oh, they're anti-Semitic as well, right? Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's
always.
The thing. A lot of these conspiracy theories always go back to anti-Semitism, racism, friggin'.
It's like
patriarchy, all that stuff. It always goes back to something like that.
It's like when you scratch a conspiracy theorist, you're getting a racist. When you're scratching a fat phobe, you're getting a,
Says it on Wikipedia too. So those aren't the best sources, but I don't have much time, so we're gonna go with it.
Yeah, this
is a quick maths.
That's gross.
No, that's really
gross.
Bad. So yeah,
and there's no proof that this is happening.
Like I don't.
Nope.
No.
But maybe I just don't see it. No,
you know what the one thing that I will forever be tripped out about. So we're woke, right? We're woke for being gay and all that. Like you're so woke for being gay and disabled. Like damn, you're woke as hell. But like, but then they're like, oh, I'm awake. I'm awake. So I'm like, wait,
what do you think?
What does woke mean to you?
What did you?
Sorry, that has always baffled me. I'm like, wait, which is it?
it?
I don't know if y'all even hear yourselves at this point.
I don't think they get it.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. According to Holly,
not get it.
Moloch is a type of sacrifice mentioned in the Bible.
Okay.
It was considered to be a god, but more recent research is leaning towards a type of ritual sacrifice.
Okay. Got it. Thanks, Queen.
But they basically think that's happening right now.
Oh, yeah. No, like they think it's literally happening right now.
And okay, so the other... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, because I was going to round it out, but...
The other thing about Frank Vandersloot is, like, he's been called like homophobic and all these other things, and that's something he is actually was in that part of that Mother Jones lawsuit, which got dismissed. He is homophobic. He does support all these things, and he says like, "Oh, marriage is fine. I think that gay people should have equal rights, but marriage is between a man and a woman." Like all of these things that these people are in the company, they're loud and proud with their beliefs, and they freaking, like he claims to be a good person. He's not a good person.
No,
he's fucking not.
He's hateful as fuck, actually.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, he's
in my opinion, he's hateful as fuck.
He supports a lot of ideologies that are hateful, and he can say all he wants that he is not hateful. But when you are funding things that go towards hateful things,
I don't know what else I'm supposed to say.
Nope. Yeah,
and that doesn't mean that everybody has to align with our beliefs. We're not saying that either, but that's why they're beliefs, because they're flexible. But I don't think that it should be a belief. Some things like whether gay people should be able to like get married or not.
That's not.
But that's not my legal.
Like whether you like gay people getting married, that's your business, I suppose. But the fact if they should be allowed to or not, like that's not a moral issue. Like that's just people being equal in the eyes of the law.
And
like
fighting about transphobia is fighting about someone's human rights to exist. So shut the fuck up. Like Trans people exist. They're humans. Shut the fuck up. It's not a
Yeah.
discussion.
Yeah, we just want to be a part of society at the end of the day. We're not trying to
Like, at the end of the day, I don't care if you fucking like me. I really don't. I don't care if you like me. Just let me fucking live. You can live your little cis straight life over there. That's fine. There's no problem with that. But let me live my...
You can even throw me a little, some hateful little glances.
Comment, whatever. That's fine. Say my outfit looks bad, whatever. But I should have the right to do my shit just like you have the right to do your shit. Just like I don't like what you're doing. Fuck. Sorry, I'm mad now.
Not your genitals, not your problem. Okay.
Oh, can I end this off with a fabulous quote that I found from a lady on Instagram?
Where you find the best quotes?
The best quotes. You know what? I think these people
yeah.
Scratch your minge, sniff your fingers, because you have got bigger fish to fry. I'm sorry. Like, it's great.
It's a good
I'm
meme.
sorry. Like, bestie, my genitals are none of your business.
None of your business.
None of your business.
None of your business. Okay.
What?
Last post.
Oh god, this is really bad, guys.
Hang on, Gus. Are you telling me that you didn't go to school in the morning, get a sex change operation, and then come home in the afternoon, like a different gender?
Yeah,
that
actually,
didn't happen to.
No, dude, did I not tell you that, like, in 6th grade, my leadership teacher was like, you know what? You're cool. I'm going to change your sex to whatever you want. You get to pick from a little book. And then I picked all my stuff out from a book. And now I am what I am today.
That's just poke your chest out, right? Poke your chest out.
Yeah. Because the school nurse can totally do sex change operations. It's not like the only thing they're allowed to do is put on a Band-Aid and give ibuprofen and a pad.
Literally can barely even give you ibuprofen.
That's like all they're allowed to do. That's like all they're allowed to do.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what? You're telling me.
You're telling me.
God.
Okay.
They couldn't even give out a splinter, like how to get a splinter out of something at my school. And it's like, you're just going to have to live with the splinter.
Like, bestie, you really think that this is anyway. So this one, trigger warning for the big C, if I remember correctly. Ooh. Trigger warning for that.
And for working through disease, for ableism,
that
toxic
type of
positivity. Top surgery from a school nurse. Sign me up.
Like, dude, what?
I loved going through my little booklet of sex change operation possibilities.
I could pick how long I wanted it to be.
Very
outside of
I could pick the girth.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, so this next one is not going to be good, which is probably why we're joking, because this is making
that's the only reason I'm making jokes right now, so that I don't get really I am uncomfortable, but
do you know what it's like? It's like one of those where they have the 3 panels and you like pick the top one, and then you pick the middle of the body, and then you pick the third one.
Of course. That's what you do. Yeah. That's how it goes.
You just spin it and whatever. I told him for the middle part, dealer's choice. I picked the top and the bottom, but the middle is dealer's choice.
This is serious.
I know, I'm sorry.
Okay, if you have any issues with...
As a trans gay teen, I'm not a teen, that was a joke. As a person that was a trans gay teen, I need to make jokes like this.
I'm talking about the next post.
Oh, we're not joking about this one. I'm talking about my jokes before.
Saying...
Oh, no, this is serious,
This
bestie.
is serious.
This is serious.
This is a very serious post. It's not cool.
We also, this one is personal too.
So yeah, if you have any, if you are like very triggered by cancer,
please step away. Like it's
really bad.
It's really bad.
Okay.
Who wants to read it?
You can probably read it.
Okay. Oh God. Oh, and I also, can we just talk about the fact that she name drops in this too? It just pisses me off. Like, you can't even do this anonymously. Anyway. Today, one of my business partners, Roxanne, messaged me and told me that she has breast cancer. She is one of the highest enrollers in my organization this month, and do you know what her response to all of this was? I still need to get my work done and push to meet my goal. This right here is the definition of no excuses. Roxanne has no health insurance to cover her treatments, so she has to make this business work. She is one of the hardest working women that I know, even before this diagnosis. Please help me cover her in prayers and healing in Jesus Christ's name. There's a lot of things that I think are wrong with this, but if I was a person that recruited her into this, I would feel so freaking guilty, because who knows, she might have had a job that had health insurance before she joined this. You know what I mean? I don't know her situation, but God, no, this is just so messed up. Like, oh, this is the definition of no excuses. Even if you get cancer, you shouldn't stop, because look how great she is.
You're not allowed to stop.
No. Also, what if Roxanne didn't want everyone and their mother knowing that she had cancer? Could you at least keep it anonymous?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's so many layers.
And is it important that she's one of your top enrollers? Like, is that important?
That's important to her. The one that made the post, I think. That's important to her. Because, like, oh no, she couldn't quit. That would be so bad for me.
They like to, there's no empathy in that. Like, that's just matter of fact. Like, you know, we cried together, we prayed together. She could have said other things that, you know, indicated that she had some emotion.
No.
But you know how they all say, like, oh, you know, communism and socialism is so evil, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. You just made the greatest argument for, like, universal healthcare right there. Like, like, that's a good argument to have healthcare paid for by the government.
Yeah.
And also, okay, at the very least, if she is going to do all of this, whatever, at the very end, please help me cover her in prayers and healing in Jesus' name. This woman has a big enough following that she could set up a GoFundMe. You literally just said she doesn't have health insurance.
Why don't you say, let's help her out. Let's all, in the spirit of Jesus Christ, you know, let's be generous and let's help out.
That just shows me that she's sharing this story to basically, like, be like, see, you have no excuses, versus like, oh, let's help this poor woman.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, because the definition of no excuses thing still would have been effed up if there was a GoFundMe down there, but, you know, at least she would have been doing something.
Yeah. Also, apparently GoFundMe takes a lot of the money. So there's another one called Chuffed. Chuffed. There's a couple of other ones, but yeah.
That's a cute name.
That's great.
I'm chuffed.
I'm chuffed.
That's cute.
Yeah. No, it might be an Australian one, sorry.
Oh, no problem.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, I think this just And
if why does she have to push to meet her goal? If this is such a relaxing pace, like, you can go at your own pace, it's not like other companies, like, she still has to push.
Yeah.
And we're talking about enrollers. So what are we, you know, is this like an MLM? Yes, it is like an MLM. That's MLM language.
Yeah.
Because if any time to be able to pause, it should be now. But she literally just said that she cannot.
Yeah. And this should be alarming. I don't care. This is alarming whether it's an MLM or not. Yeah. I think it is, in my opinion, but whether it's an MLM or not, this is alarming.
Yeah.
If you do have that time freedom you're talking about, then shouldn't you be able to take time off when you, you know, like they always say, oh, well, I couldn't take the day off if I wasn't on my MLM. And it's like, so are you going to take the day off or not?
Yeah, this is a good time. This is a good time. It's just so unfortunate.
No, this just is so sad. Like, that poor woman. You know, like, God.
Yes.
This is a time where she should be able to feel like she can relax and spend time with her family and hopefully recover and heal. Yeah.
Ideally.
Not like, nope, I'm going to keep my nose to the grindstone because this is what you do.
No, she has other things to be focusing on.
And then this is also very, like, it's gross that it's just, like, applauded and, like, this is what you should also be doing.
Yeah, like, this is the standard.
I bet you're not doing so badly as she is.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like, oh, well, you don't have cancer. You could have cancer.
Oh, really?
You
can't come to the Zoom? Right, yeah, you can't get on the Zoom? Yeah. Roxanne got on the Zoom. And, you know. Oof.
No, I hate it so much. It's so gross.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
see the background. Was it a
What
the
is the
background
background?
was I've seen this
What
post
was
as well. It's like one of those little kiddie roller coasters, like a low one that's just got like one level and you just go
Oh
around
yeah,
in a
it's
park.
literally it's one of
Not
those
a
like
big one.
But why would
it's
you
like a
post
dinky,
that?
goofy sky school.
But why would you post that with this?
I don't know.
I
Because she's not
Wow.
very smart.
I don't
Right.
know. I really don't know the thought process behind that. But
No,
what am
me
I gonna
either.
do about it?
What do I know?
What do I know?
I just think-
Anyway.
I just think she's not very smart.
No, that's
There's-
also
there's-
possible.
Nick DeRamio has a really good video on Queen Awake.
Mm.
It's great. It's
Oh
very
wait,
funny.
on that girl.
Yeah, on Queen Awake. Yeah.
Wait, no way. Well, how have we not seen that?
It's in my video. I had like a little excerpt out of it in my video. And I've got if you go to my video, there's a link in the bio.
Okay.
to his.
Perfect.
Her.
It's
I gotta check
he
it out.
like he rips her apart. It's fantastic.
Good.
Okay, yeah. I think I gotta end off here, guys.
think
This was
this
a
is
lot.
It's okay.
Well, what
okay.
what's our conclusion?
My
in our
conclusion,
opinion, allegedly.
in my opinion, allegedly, based on the facts that I have seen, and I cannot say whether this is or is not legal truth, it's a fucking MLM! In my opinion.
Yeah.
And does
Agreed.
that mean
Allegedly.
does that mean that is the truth legally?
I agree with your opinion.
Thank you,
And that's
Queen.
my opinion of your opinion.
Mm.
Okay?
My opinion of your opinion is that my opinion, allegedly, is that in my First Amendment, I sound like Kronk. I sound like Kronk.
Poison for
It operates a lot like the other multi-level marketing companies that I've seen. And so if it is not a multi-level marketing company, then I don't know.
Look inward. If you don't want to
But-
be seen as a multi-level marketing company,
Yeah, maybe
figure
there's
something out. Things
maybe
need to change.
maybe you need to tell your distributors to stop like looping it in with other MLMs because
Yeah,
that
'cause,
causes some confusion on
you
our
know,
end too.
Because whether it is or isn't, it very much looks like one based on the content that the people make.
I think they say like we're a direct to consumer business. And I mean, that's what an MLM is.
Is that not?
Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow, Wendy.
Yay!
Oh my gosh! Yes, everybody! Collab of the century.
When is this? What is this? When is this collab? What time?
When's this happening?
I think it's an hour usually. Like I can't remember. What time did we agree on? I think it's like an hour before we normally would stream on a Sunday. So
Okay.
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
PS
What's
T?
PST?
Yeah.
PST. PST.
What's yours? Yours PST. Right?
Yeah,
Ours
we're
PST.
PST.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 6 p.m. PST.
Yeah,
Awesome.
go check out Wendy and Tish. That's
Yes,
gonna
it's
be
great.
exciting.
Stacked lineup.
That's
Love
gonna be
that.
exciting.
I'm raising my eyebrow.
Ooh.
I still have control over my forehead. Although there is a aesthetic nurse in next to where I go to the chemist. So I'm like, they do filler injection because I want to do this wrinkle here.
Oh no, I want to get
So
filler.
I'm thinking about it, but I have no money at the moment. So
No, that's
I'm like,
no, dude. If I
It's
like
tough.
had like a genie, I'd just be like, give me a budget for like minor plastic surgery.
It's tough out here.
Minor plastic surgery.
It's tough
That's
out
the
here.
thing. I don't have the
think
money,
I'd
so
get
probably
any
not. But
procedures. I think I just a little bit of fill, a little bit
that's
of
the thing.
a,
here,
I
a
do
little
little
there.
like nips and tucks, like nothing altering or wild.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah.
I want to get my boobs lifted. Bro.
Okay, okay,
They're only
okay.
gonna get lower from
Okay,
here.
we're not having the yeah. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. If you could check out both streams, maybe leave a like and a comment. It would mean a lot to us. Help get the channel out. Tish is doing a stream tomorrow with Wendy, aka MLM No, which is gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
We
Very
just put
fun.
out a video on Anna Delvey and her little press
Ooh.
tour, which has been really obnoxious to watch. Tish
Right.
also just put out a video about Melaleuca, which definitely is not an MLM, according to them.
Never. Could never.
And we just updated the podcast. So
Yay!
lots to check out from us. If
Lots
that's
of stuff.
if that's something you want, if that's something you're into. And we'll see you next time.
Bye. Thank you for joining.
Thanks for joining. Oh, but we should really have an end screen.
I think we should.